Good morning, children. Today we shall learn the second chapter in ninth class social studies. In the previous chapter, we learnt about our earth and the movements of the earth, the formation of land, and the latitudes and longitudes. Today, in today's lesson, we shall learn about the natural realms of the earth, and one of them is lithosphere. People study earth. They are called earth scientists. Earth scientists usually talk of four natural realms of the earth. They are, first one is lithosphere, second one is hydrosphere, third one is atmosphere, and the last one is biosphere. First we discuss lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid or hard top part of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered with the thin layer of soil. The word litho is a Greek word. It means stone or rock, and the sphere is derived from the Greek word spira. Spira means sphere or ball. So we know that the earth's surface or the crust of the earth is not even. We find mountains, plateaus, and other things on the earth. Actually, we live on the lithosphere. Then we go for hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the realm of water. The word hydro is a Greek word. From that word, the English word hydro has been derived. Hydrosphere consists of various sources of water and different types of water bodies. What are the various sources of water? Precipitation, groundwater, like that. What are the water bodies that we find on the earth? That is rivers, seas, oceans, like that. So it is nothing but hydrosphere is the realm of water. Then we go for atmosphere. So in the earlier classes also we learnt what atmosphere is. Here atmosphere means a thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. In this atmosphere we know that there are many gases. The main gases in the atmosphere are oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and there are some rigid gases. So here the word atmos is a Greek word. It means vapor. Atmosphere. Atmos means vapor. From that word it has been derived. That's why atmosphere is nothing but a thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. Now we go for biosphere. Biosphere is the realm of life. The Greek word bios means life. In this sphere we find various types of living creatures, starting from bacteria and viruses to large animals living on the earth as well as in the water. So we learnt that there are four natural realms of the earth, but without the first three realms it is not possible for the existence of life. In other words, we can say that the life needs the presence of the the earlier three spheres, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Now we go for the landforms. Landforms, there are various types of landforms. Now we learn how the landforms are formed. Lithosphere deals with the land on which we live. The crust of the earth is not even. We know that there are or there are large top parts of the earth and very low basins are there. The very low basins are filled with water. They became oceans. And the soil part are treated as continents. When the earth began to form, these two things were formed. That's why they are known as first order landforms. First order landforms. So, in other words, we can say that the primary division of the Earth's crust into oceans and the continents. So, now we go for the second order landforms. Second order landforms. So, do you have any idea regarding second order landforms? So, now we discuss. Like the crust of the earth, the surface of the continents is also not even. We find on the surface of the continents mountains, plateaus and plains. These are called second order landforms. Mountains, plains, plateaus. They are formed due to some internal process occurring in the inside of the earth. Now we go for the third topic, that is the jigsaw puzzle and the moving plates. Jigsaw puzzle and the moving plates. In the previous chapter, we learned that many continents looked like pieces of jigsaw puzzle. And scientists thought that in the beginning all the continents were held together. They moved, drifted and came to the present places. Geologists have concluded that all the plates and continents situated on massive base of rocks, they are called tectonics. So the plates which are called tectons, plates tectonics we call that. Here there are 7 major plates on the earth. They are African, South American, North American, Eurasian, Indo-Australian, Pacific plates. There are seven major plates, and there are also two sub minor plates. They are Arabian and Nazca. These plates are being pushed and they have some pressure. These, as a result, the plates start moving very slowly. As a result of this movement, the plates move across against each other. There is a theory that is called plate tectonics. It explains about how the plates move. Now we go for sea floor splitting. Sea floor spreading. Geologists who studied the earth discovered that there are some mid-ocean ridges. They are formed by the rising up of lava from the mantle. So what do you mean by ridge? Ridge is a long, narrow, raised part of the earth. So we may find this in the oceans. So you think that this is water. So this is called a ridge. If the lava erupts from the ridges, it flows in the ocean floor. This fresh layer of the lava is known as new crust. It moves here and fills the side parts of the ridge. This is called sea floor spreading. Now we go for drama at the margins. Drama at the margins. Margins are nothing but the boundaries of the plates. As per the plates tectonics theory, the plates move and collide with each other. At the margins of the plates, these are the sites of the great geological activity. They exert a lot of pressure. For example, this is the plate and this is another plate. When it moves against the other plate and collide with each other, one plate goes down and another plate goes up. When it enters under the another plate, it moves into the mantle, where the hard the due to the heat of the mantle, it becomes a molten material again. Molten material again. In the same way, the Himalayas were formed. When Indo-Australian plate collided with Eurasian plate, there emerged the third, the last one, that is slow and sudden movements of the Earth's crust. Slow and sudden movements of slow and sudden movements. So in the last class we learned that Earth had two types of movements, that is slow and sudden movements. The slow movements led to the formation of landforms and moving of plates. Now there are sudden movements. Can you give examples of sudden movements? Volcanoes eruption and earthquakes. These sudden movements cause great damage. Now we here sudden movements cause great damage. One of the sudden movements is called volcanoes eruption. So what do you mean by volcano? Volcano means the place on the surface of the earth where the molten material comes from the depths of the earth's surface. The molten material is accompanied by smoke, ash, and various types of gases. So some dust particles also come out from the volcano. Smoke, ash, dust particles spread out in the atmosphere, and while the molten material cools and forms like hard rocks. These rocks are called igneous rocks. The lava which comes out to the surface of the earth is called extrusive landforms. It comes onto the surface of the earth and cools and becomes hot rocks. That is called igneous rocks. The igneous rocks are also called extrusive landforms. Some lava may not reach the top part of the surface. It cools beneath the earth and becomes rock. They are called intrusive rocks. Intrusive rocks. So these are the results of sudden movements of the Earth's crust.